Hello and welcome to this improvised tutorial on how to reskin the portal gun so that it can look a little something like this. So first thing you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to install these two programs. They're both free. They're both very useful if you're gonna be getting into this kind of thing. So I'd recommend getting them. If you don't, you can't do what I'm about to show you how to do. So get them, basically. You're obviously gonna need Portal and Steam, and you're gonna need a program that can edit PNGs. Alright, so first thing is you're gonna go to Steam, and you're gonna just go to your library and right click on Portal in your list of games, and go to Properties, and go to Local Files, and browse your local files. So these are all of your Portal files. This holds just everything. You can close out of Steam, you won't be needing that again. I have this folder right here, Portal, which is where all the files we're going to need are. I have this bookmarked on my desktop right here. So I'd recommend doing that if you're going to start doing modding for Portal, just because it makes everything a bit easier. Alright, so if you have GCFScape installed, then it should show up as 7 little blue squares. If it doesn't, that's also fine, but that just means you need to right click and click Open With, and make sure you open it with GCFScape. I'm on Windows 8, so everything is terrible, but you'll figure it out. Just open it with GCFScape. But yeah, you're going to be opening up Portal Pack dir. None of the ones with numbers. You just want to do the bottom one, dir. And these are Valve Pack files, and they hold all of the textures and materials and whatnot. So you're going to be going into Materials, and then you're going to go into Models, and then Weapons, V Models, V Portal Gun, and then you're going to find not the VMT, but the VTF of V underscore Portal Gun, and you can go ahead and, I have an images folder for reskins right here. I recommend making one if you're going to be doing this kind of thing, like me. So just drag and drop the VTF into either your desktop or if you've made a folder. And then you can go ahead and minimize this for now. You might need it later. So you can go ahead and right click on this and open it with VTFEdit. And this is going to be your texture for your portal gun. And this is the one in your hand. This is the one that you hold throughout the game. There's another one for when you are actually transferring, or when you get your first portal gun and your second one as well. There's separate textures for that, and I'll show you where those are. It's the same technique, just with a different texture. So what you need to do is click File, and then go ahead and export it as you want to do a PNG. You can also do a JPEG if you want to do that, but PNGs I've found tend to just look nicer after you're finished editing them. And just save them to your images folder under the same name, V underscore portal gun. So now you can close out of VTFEdit if you want. And now we have the PNG version of the texture for the portal gun. After you have that, you can go ahead and open up whatever PNG editor software you want. You can go ahead and open it up and make your little edit that you want to do. I'm gonna be putting my channel logo, which is highly pixelated, but don't tell anyone. Yeah, so I'm going to be putting that onto the portal gun. So I'll be right back. Quick little tip for if you're making your own texture here. If you want to make it to where the logo or texture or whatever you're doing is more visible, then you go ahead and put it on this one with the aperture, the little barcode there. That's the one that you'll be seeing in your hand a lot better. So I like to go ahead and cover it up because that means it's the most visible that it'll be. After you have your file finished and edited, you're going to want to open up VTFEdit, and you're going to want to import your custom photo, your PNG, and accept all defaults. And so here is your edited texture in VTFEdit. You're going to want to hit File and then Save As, and it's going to save as a VTF. You want it to be like that. And then go ahead and replace the VTF that's already in your folder. So now when you double click on this, it should open as your edited texture, but as a VTF file. So now that you have your edited VTF, you don't need either of your original or the edited texture anymore. All you need is this VTF right here. You're going to go back into your portal files. You're going to want to make a new folder called custom. I already have a folder called custom. You're just going to, you can make your own if you don't already have one. If you've already installed mods in the past, then you'll probably have a custom folder. So go ahead and enter your custom folder, and what you're going to want to do is make a new folder and name it whatever you want to name your pack. So I'll just call it custom pack. I don't know if you can use spaces or not. I would go with just underscores because it doesn't matter. This doesn't actually show up anywhere in the game. This is just for the file's sake. So now go ahead and click enter into there. And now this is where you're going to want to open up GCFScape again, because what you're going to want to do is in this little sidebar here, it shows the file path from the root, which is going to be your custom pack, where this texture would be placed. So you're going to copy every single file in the path. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So inside of that file, what it should look like is right here. It should be inside your custom pack, where whatever you named your file, it should say materials, models, weapons, v_models, and then v_portal gun. You want to go into the v_portal gun and get your edited file that you have, and you're going to want to drag that into there. When you have that done, everything should be working, so just go ahead and open up the game and ensure that everything is working properly. If it isn't working, then you did something wrong and you're a complete idiot. Or just watch the tutorial again and try and get it right this time. So as you can see, there's the little goose texture right there. So now everything should be working fine. If there's any bugs, then just go back and do or just watch the tutorial again, and it should work just fine. So one thing to note is that this texture in your hand is a different texture to the one on the pedestal. As you can see, if you try and look close enough, your design is not on this texture because it's a different texture located in a different file path. So if you want this edited to where it looks the same as this one, I'll show you what you need to do. So you're going to be doing the exact same thing just about, but you're going to be in GCFScape. It's going to be under Weapons, W Models, and Portal Gun. And it's going to be the Portal Gun VTF in this folder. If you drag this into, or just onto your desktop, and take a look at it, you can see everything is in a different position to the other texture. If we go ahead and get that up. So as you can see, everything has its own orientation in this file. But in this file, it's a different orientation, and everything is a bit smaller. So you do the exact same steps for editing that one, and all you need to do is you need to create new folders based on the file location of this Portal Gun file. So in the weapons folder, you're going to make one that's w_models, and then Portal Gun inside of the W models. And then in here, you're going to drag and drop your edited file into there. And that goes the same with any other texture you want to add. All you need to do is follow the path, get it right, and then just drag and drop the file into there. So that concludes this tutorial. If you have any questions on anything, there is a very good tutorial in a written form on the forums on this subject. I will have that linked in the description. That's how I learned how to do all this, and I just figured I'd make a video form of it just to help people out. Hopefully this helps people who didn't understand the text one, or the text one helps people who didn't understand this. So yeah, thank you for watching, Share this with people who have the same questions on how to retexture things in Portal, not just the Portal gun. You can do just about anything. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.